Have been condemned for detaining two British fishing boats in the same week the Prime Minister was heavily criticised and accused of surrendering UK fishing rights.
French officials have warned that it will bar UK fishing boats from some ports and tighten customs checks on lorries.
Because, we've got a boat was impounded the other day,
yes.
As you know, a British boat. Here's the thing.
French authorities have been condemned for detaining two British fishing boats in the same week that the Prime Minister was heavily criticised and accused of surrendering UK fishing rights.
Nigel Farage has just issued a blistering ultimatum to the French government, demanding that the UK deploy the Royal Navy in response to what he calls an act of maritime aggression. With British fishing boats detained and tensions boiling over, could this spark a full-blown
between us and the European Union? And now what you've got is France wanting to willfully breach that treaty. The French, having got an incredible deal out of all of this, now want the earth and think they can bully us into submission.
Have been condemned for detaining two British fishing boats in the same week the Prime Minister was heavily criticised and accused of surrendering UK fishing rights.
We thought with Brexit that we'd get back control of our territorial waters, and in theory we have, but in practice we haven't.
Diplomatic crisis in the Channel. This isn't just political theatre. This is a national flashpoint that it all began earlier this week when two British fishing vessels were reportedly detained by French authorities near disputed waters off the Channel. French officials claimed the boats lacked proper documentation, but the UK fishing crews have a different story, accusing France of harassment and retaliation that we were doing nothing wrong. This was intimidation, plain and simple. The timing couldn't be worse. Just days earlier, Prime Minister Rishi Sunak faced heavy backlash for what critics called a capitulation in recent post-Brexit fishing talks, sparking outrage from coastal communities who say the UK has surrendered its sovereignty at sea. Enter Nigel Farage. The former UKIP leader and longtime Brexit firebrand is back in the headlines, and he's not pulling any punches. In a fiery speech outside Parliament, Farage delivered what he called a final warning to the French government that if France thinks it can bully British fishermen with no response, then it's time we send a message they understand, deploy the Royal Navy, and defend our waters. His comments immediately went viral, drawing praise from patriotic corners and alarm from diplomatic circles. France hasn't taken Farage's remarks lightly. In a direct counter, French officials warned they may bar UK fishing boats from key ports and tighten customs checks on imported British goods, further straining already fragile trade relations. This tit-for-tat escalation has sparked fears among analysts that the Channel may soon become a geopolitical flashpoint, one with real economic consequences. The UK government has so far avoided direct confrontation, issuing a measured statement calling for calm resolution through diplomatic channels. But that hasn't stopped the backlash. Backbench MPs and voters in fishing communities are demanding stronger action, and some say Farage is simply saying what the government won't. Is this the beginning of a serious national security debate? Or is Farage fueling another Brexit-style political firestorm for his own gain? Love him or loathe him, Nigel Farage knows how to dominate the headlines. With rumors swirling about his possible return to frontline politics, his call for military involvement has turned heads across the political spectrum. Farage understands how to weaponize national sentiment, and this fishing row is ripe for political exploitation. This isn't just about two boats, it's about sovereignty, livelihoods, and post-Brexit identity. If tensions escalate, both nations stand to lose. But for struggling UK fishing communities, many feel they've already lost too much. Will the government take Farage's call seriously? Could we really see Royal Navy ships deployed in the Channel? Or will diplomacy prevail before this standoff spirals out of control? What do you think about Farage's demand for military intervention? Is it the bold leadership the UK needs, or a dangerous provocation? Should the government act tougher, or keep the peace? Smash that like button if you want answers. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more real-time updates on the UK's political pulse. Hit the bell so you don't miss the next twist. Until next time, stay informed, stay sharp, and stay ready for what's next.
Like this video and subscribe my channel for latest political updates and labor debate. Thanks for watching guys, and support my channel.